So, Forsaken got a new update literally just 2 days ago as of recording this, and Forsaken, it brought just new skins, some new emotes, and some other cool stuff. Now, we are anticipating a much bigger update in March that will bring new characters and probably some new mechanics, considering they considered it a major update. With that being said, we are going to be creating new Forsaken characters using the suggestions you guys gave me in the Discord server and comment sections, and I'll be creating them into characters, talking about their movesets, their abilities, stuff that they could have. If you want to participate in future videos like this, feel free to join the Discord server, link in description. And before I start, I do want to say that I am a bit sick, so my voice might sound a bit different, but without further ado, let's just get started. Before I get on to talking about the actual character I'm designing right now, I just want to say thank you to the people who helped out with this video. Combine, Micro, Catherine, and Lily. Thank you guys so much for giving me concepts for this video and getting footage for this video. So, the character I'm drawing right now is subject_0 from an old horror Roblox game called Party.exe, and you might have heard of it. It had a whole timeline and stuff, and everyone was like discussing it, and it was a definitely much older horror game. Not even close to the ones we have now, like Doors or Pressure. So, design-wise, I based subject_0's design off of the actual endings in the game. There's different endings, and he looks different depending on each ending. For example, one has angel wings while the other has a toothy grin. I decided to mix both endings for subject_0 mainly because he has such a simple design being a white noob, so incorporating aspects from both endings would just overall make his design more interesting. Now let's talk about subject_0's actual stats and actual abilities. So here's what I got. 1000 HP, 110 stamina, 7 regular speed, 27.5 sprinting speed. Here's the ideas for the actual abilities. Q ability. If a survivor is hit, they will lose 30 stamina and take 20 damage, and subject_0 will gain 30 stamina. Subject_0 cannot move for 0.75 seconds after the use of the ability and will have a cooldown of 20 seconds. E. Subject_0 will teleport in a 25-50 stud radius of a random survivor. Upon manifesting, they cannot move for 1 second afterward, and he will gain speed 1 for 3 seconds. Cooldown 40 seconds. R ability. Subject_0 will throw a cake at a player, referring to their party theme, and if a player is hit, 4 entities will spawn around them in a 40 stud radius, attacking the player. Now that's a subject_0. Tell me what you think, and comment down your ideas. On to the next one. Okay, so here's the next one, and this one was honestly quite recommended. This is Elate, the April Fool's hacker of 2012. Now, while Forsaken does have characters that are based off of the actual games, a lot of them are also based off of actual hackers, and actually a lot of the iconic ones are based off of actual hackers, like John Doe. Design-wise, he's basically the same patterns, the same everything really. The same blue sword, of course. Like, there's not much to change about this guy. I feel like he has a very good character or avatar for Forsaken. I don't think that there needs to be much change, unlike subject_0 that has a more plain design. So with this, I just kept it mostly the same. There's barely a difference. I don't think I need to explain much design-wise. So onto the moveset. Starting off with stats, of course, HP 750, regular speed 10, spinning speed 28, stamina 110, stamina drain 10 per second, stamina regen 20 per second. Now, let's get on to the abilities. Passive ability, Sight Compromise. Every survivor will be constantly highlighted to you, no matter what their position is. Your terror radius is larger to compensate, giving survivors an easier time to see you when you're coming. M1. Elate swings the Illumina forward, dealing 22 damage. This kills in 5 hits. Q ability, Admin Panel. Upon use, a panel is brought up, with 3 options displayed on the screen: kick, teleport, and respawn. As expected, these will all do the perform actions if needed. Kick teleports a survivor at least 40 studs away from their previous location, can be used 3 times per game. Teleport into a 10 stud radius of a selected survivor, can be used 3 times per game, and then respawn resets every character's position to the survivor spawn closest to you, can only be used once. Cooldown of 30 seconds. E ability, send out a random pop-up into any player within a 200 stud range. Unlike 1x4s, the pop-up cannot be removed, only needing to wait it out, the pop-up lasting about 15 seconds. Occasionally, players will receive special pop-ups, in which they need to complete a specific task before the pop-up disappears, or they'll receive a negative effect. cooldown of 28 seconds. Or ability, False Idol. Elate will take the form of a random survivor into the match, the only way to tell the difference being of their face and the Illumina in their hand. In addition to his standard abilities, Elate gains an additional one depending on the survivor he copied, with each of them having different things to do if he copies them. For example, if he decides to copy Shadel, gains a sword slash in a short radius to deal 30 damage. If he copies Builderman, build a turret which can shoot survivors for 1 damage, each bullet applies brief slowness. Things like that. Just overall copying some sort of mechanic, as in his whole hacker vibe. So that's Elate. Tell me what you think about his design and what you'd do to him. After all, this is a commonly recommended one that I got, so feel free to comment whatever you have. On to the next one. Now, this one is very recognizable, and also, this one was highly recommended as well, just like Elate. If you can't tell, because you had no life, this is the guy from Blox Hunt. This is the hider from Blox Hunt specifically, and this is honestly very peak of an idea. I hope this actually gets added into the game. Design-wise, I decided to keep him also the same, but you'll see at the end that I give him a little flame trail as his last couple bit of design, mainly because I feel like he would be very speed-based. I don't really know, but he gives off the vibe like roller skating. Of course, the design is going to be the same. There's not much to change about this guy design-wise, but let's talk about his actual moveset. 80 HP, 24 sprint speed, 100 stamina. Stamina loss per second, 10, and stamina gain per second, 20. Passive ability, Instant Hide. Receive invisibility when you are standing still. Doesn't apply to prop form. Q would be Hide. Turns you into either a Bloxy Cola or Medkit for 10 seconds, with slowness 3 and weakness 2 applied for the duration of it. Use this ability to pretend to be an item on the floor so the killer ignores you. E. Radar. Places a radar that highlights killers in a 40 stat radius around you for all survivors. Lasts 15 seconds. Out of all the characters in this video, and as well as last video, this is definitely the one I want to see most in the game, mainly because of the nostalgia that Blox Hunt gave me, and it's just overall a peak game. If you didn't play it, what are you doing? Like, actually. Anyways, a lot of you guys commented wanting the Blox Hunt character in Forsaken, and honestly, yeah, I see that. And considering that it's a pretty commonly suggested one, I hope that they do actually add him into the game. Also, just in general, I feel like having these other OG nostalgic characters would just make the game more enjoyable for people who want that more OG character experience. So, yeah, that's the Blox Hunt guy. Here's his design. Tell me what you guys think. And, yeah, on to the outro. So, yeah, those are the designs. This was, I guess, good to make. Tell me what you guys think. Comment down any of your designs if you guys want a part 3, because I can do that. But only if you guys give me some ideas. So, yeah, thank you for watching. Subscribe, like, comment, and remember to drink water. Thank you.